You're listening to I-95, Bangor's classic rock station with JStew Cori in the morning. JStew Cori, rock.
I-95, JStew Cori on Bangor's classic rock station, 95.7 FM.
You know how we were talking about apple fritters the other day?
Yes.
Yeah.
My other favorite F word.
Fritter?
Yes.
I missed, apparently, the post from Austin, who was making them at the time that we were talking about them, and he sent pictures of them. I'm kind of glad that I missed them because I would have been drooling the whole day. In fact, I can tell that I'm already starting to just looking at it.
You're like Pavlov's frothing dog over there. You're just
when
like,
it comes
ding,
to
ding, ding,
desserts
ding.
and ice cream.
You said the word
absolutely.
fritter, and it's like your mouth starts crying. It's amazing.
So Austin missed that earlier. Sorry, but thanks for that this Monday morning. Now before I was like, I'll grab a couple of cookies and head upstairs with my coffee. Everything will be set. What? And his look really yummy. Like he's done them up well.
I'm not going to argue with that.
Yeah.
Look, I'll eat somebody's absolute, not an actual crap fritter, but you know what I mean. I'll eat someone's ugliest, stupid, crappiest looking, like just abomination of a fritter. If it's deep fried and it's got something in it and it's tasty, I'll eat it. I'm just saying.
It looks like these have been glazed as well with a delicious frosting. So I'm all over it. Wow.
There you go.
Just wow.
Happy Monday.
Yeah. Happy Monday. There you go.
Gaze upon those fritters that you can't have.
I shouldn't have. Let's be honest. I do not need more fritters in my life. I don't need more sugar in my life. But it's Earth Day today.
Oh, boy.
Yep. So we've got like an earthy battle.
Oh, can I go out and hug a tree real quick?
I mean, if you want to.
All right.
The Guess Who's No Sugar Tonight, New Mother Nature versus REM's It's the End of the World, as we know.
Oh, well, all right. I'll buy
Those
that.
are our picks today. Surprisingly, it's very even so far. I thought there'd be a front runner for sure. Nope.
Well, yeah. I mean, I could make controversial opinions about both those songs, but I will let the experts handle that. They're gonna vote it out. I'm just gonna be like, hey, you do you, everybody, and I'll be over here waiting to hit play on whatever song you choose.
Well, we've got that up right now. You can vote 991-9713. You can hit us up on Facebook. You can hit us up on our app as well. If you'd like to send us pictures of your fritters, by all means.
Yeah.
We'll sit here and drool over them. And we have got lots to dive into, including the canoe race. I don't know if you got stuck in any of the traffic from the canoe race, but I'll tell you what I went through on Saturday.
I mean, we got all the things today. We've got the canoe race to talk about. We got Smashing Pumpkins tickets to give away next hour. We have codes in the 8 o'clock hour. You know, there's something going all morning. So this is a day to have an extra cup of coffee and snap to it, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go. I'm ready.
All right, get your votes in the I-95 Facebook page, the app 991-9713, all the places. It's the morning music matchup. I-95, JStew Cori, Bangor's classic rock station. On this lovely Monday. Oh, my. Actually, it is a lovely Monday so far.
Better than Saturday. Those quote-unquote showers were not showers. It was just straight rain until 3 o'clock, and then it got nice.
Although today it's like, it's going to be windy. It's only going to be in the 40s, so it's going to feel like it's in the 30s all day.
Yeah, they did say wind chill, he said. I was like, what?
Yeah, wind chill.
But sunshine. That's good.
Yeah, it'll be warm on your face-ish. Anyway, so the canoe race was this weekend. That was
yeah, and I thought it would be high, but I guess the few days of sunshine that we had brought the water level much lower.
Huh.
So it was slow going.
That's weird because I drove by the mouth of the Kenduskeag at the hour that I drove by, which was well before the race started. Like the water was almost up to the footbridges.
Yeah, everybody I talked to said it was lower than expected, and so it was slow going. And so I've always gone down to 6 Mile Falls or watched it, or like I said, I've never not at least seen some of the race.
Yeah.
So my brother Pat came up, and I talked to him on Friday, and I was like, all right, dude, what do you need help with? Mom says you need help shuttling a car. And he's like, yeah, if you could just take my truck from Kenduskeag at the starting line down to where the Sea Dog is, that'd be awesome. I'm like, okay, I can do that. That turned into 6:30 Saturday morning. I got a couple of friends here that you mom, like help shuffle some cars. So at 9:30, we dropped a carload of people from my van, a van load of people at the Kenduskeag starting line. We started the shuttle process. My old vans don't have those little push button like start engine things, so I already hate that. And every one of his friends had those. It took us from 9:30 in the morning till 2 p.m. to shuttle 4 vehicles from Kenduskeag down to the Sea Dog. It took almost a full hour to go round trip because of the detour and stuff.
Oh, weird.
It was that long. And my mom and I missed the entire race.
Yep.
And right as we parked my brother's truck, his was the last, down by the Sea Dog, we got the call from him. Now, he put in at 10 or 10:30. 2 o'clock, we're in the Sea Dog parking lot, and we get the call from him. You come get us to 6 Mile Falls. We just fell in. He lost a shoe.
Of course.
He sprained his ankle. And I'm like, you are lucky we just parked your car. I wasted all day shuffling your stupid cars. Happy birthday, because it was his 40th birthday when he came there. I'm like, you owe me gas money. Happy birthday. So,
you know, your kindness is admirable. If not,
it's not.
I don't even know what to say.
I thought it was one car. I did not know it would take us that many hours.
About the time that my siblings started saying, hey, can you take all my other friends' cars too? I'd be like, no, actually I can't. They can find their own damn ride.
Well, they were all from out of state.
That's all right.
And they were all last minute entries. And so my mom, she said, I woke up and all these people were in my garage. And she goes, so I made some tea and some coffee and I brought them out on the card table. And then some ladies showed up asking if they could use my bathroom. And I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And apparently he had told one guy, hey, my parents live not too far from Kenduskeag. You can come in and, we'll shuffle one of the cars. And that went out on a group chat.
Oh, boy.
And then it became, yeah. So
that's about the time I would have looked at my own son and I'd said, you just suck. And I would shut the door and be like, have them piss out back, like they can go out there and do their business. I don't need them in here,
Yeah, it was interesting.
Here's a roll. Send them out.
I know we had a couple of, we had our buddy down there taking pictures and everybody dumped, man. So
yeah.
There was carnage.
I love it. All right. Well, there's plenty more probably to get at with that. But we have to wrap up this matchup.
Oh, yeah, we do.
So get your votes in right now at the I-95 Facebook page. Give us a buzz here in the studio because when we come back, we'll see who the winner is. I-95. I-95, JStew Cori on Bangor's classic rock station. Guess who taking the top spot today? So
means REM is our first of the Friday four-way contenders. Best of the worst. Our loser from today. So
on my way in the work this morning, it's like you were talking about the traffic over the weekend for the canoe race. I admit I'm an impatient driver. I've never made any bones about this. However,
that's not a lie.
How often in your life do you get to see someone act like a moron in traffic and then karma immediately takes over? Like it just never happens. Usually no, almost as good though. So I'm on my way in, going down 202 this morning. And there was this guy that was just basically, I was going 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. This guy's tailgating me, riding me.
Okay. One of those guys, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, fine, whatever. No big deal. And so he whips it out around me when he thinks he has a second. He pulls in front of me, and he immediately gets stuck behind the car in front of me, who's not really going any faster. Mm-hmm. And then he's like boxed in because traffic is coming this way. So he tries to pull the ultimate douche maneuver, and he pulls into the breakdown lane.
Oh, yes. My favorite when they do that, yep.
Right? So what the best part is it's going by the cow field on 202. And there was a car up front that could obviously see what was going on and basically just kind of nudged over just enough that the guy had to come to a complete stop.
On 202?
In the breakdown lane because he was going to run into the guardrail. You know what I mean? There comes a point where there's just not enough room and nobody was going to let him in. So then he's just sitting there waiting to get back in traffic. So like when I go by him, because he's still sitting there, I'm just like, beep, beep. And I just waved and kept on going. I was like,
So it was a team effort by motorists who recognized his douchebaggery
Oh, yeah.
to get him to chill out.
Yeah, everybody could see it a mile away. He was in like this tricked out little...
That's what I'm impressed by.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
Well, it was
That's what I'm impressed by.
I mean, it's 5 a.m. You know, it's dark enough, light enough, you know, that you can, you know, you feel good about stuff. But it was dark enough that you know, if you see people doing crazy stuff, their headlights are all over the place. You know what I mean? And he's in like one of those little tricked out Subarus. Thought he could just weave in and out of the traffic and then just right there, stuck as like 4 cars go by him.
I love when truckers do that. I've
Yeah.
seen that in action before, like on a long road trips down the interstate. When you see, like, I love that they can talk to each other and they'll be like, yeah, some idiot's going to go do this thing up here. And then they box the person in and basically make them sit in a timeout.
Yeah.
In an interstate timeout.
I just can't even imagine how mad that guy was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was just, because, you know, he was already mad because he's weaving in and out of traffic at 5 a.m. I mean, sure, probably late for work. Who knows? You know, maybe he works at the Jackson lab, was going to miss the shuttle. I have no idea. But it was so satisfying to just watch him literally have to jam on his brakes because there was no place else to go.
Wonderful. Well, I'm glad you had that experience today.
Oh, God. I don't care.
That's
what
why you're in
happens.
such a good mood this morning. I'm like, it's a Monday, and he's happy. What happened?
Yeah. Whatever happens to me today is pure gold. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, like, like that happened at 5 a.m.
Some dude had an awful morning. I'm happy about it. Happy Monday.
You know, when you put it like that, I can't help but agree. It's true. I am basking in the glory of that dude's deserved misfortune. So, yeah. Take that, Subaru guy.
When you get to see karma unfold like that, yes.
The only thing that would have made it better is if the car that boxed him out was a cop.
Ah, yes. Yep.
Anyway, next hour, we got to give away some Smashing Pumpkins tickets.
Oh, yeah. We're going to play that fun game. Is
Yeah.
it pumpkin or can it get you smashed?
Yes. Is it a kind of pumpkin or is it a kind of booze? We're going to talk about that. We'll get into it next hour. Tell you all about it on I-95.
Come on, baby, now show you a good time.
I-95, Bangor's classic rock station, 95.7 FM, JStew and Cori, right here, ready to make your morning. That's what we're here for.
Hey.
Smashing Pumpkins coming to town. When is that show? That's the 4th of August. 4th
Is
of
it?
August. Yeah, I got it written down over here. So we're going to be giving away tickets. We have some now. We might have some a little later. You can definitely try and win them over at the app. So there's multiple places you can get the job done.
That's right. You don't even have to do anything over the app. You just basically put your name in the hat there. And then maybe we'll call you on Friday and have you see if you can guess one of these things.
Exactly.
So
But, why don't you go ahead and tell them what we're doing here this
shall
morning?
I explain the game?
Sure.
We're going to have you call in 991-9713, and you have to tell us whether it's a pumpkin or something that can get you smashed.
Yes.
So basically, name of a pumpkin, name of an alcohol, or a beer. Or
like I'm making this up, but say there's a breed of pumpkin called pink bandana, right? So you'd have to tell us whether that's actually a pumpkin or whether it's like a drink or a craft beer or something like that. So
Right. So
it's
you think you have the chops to do it, call us now, and
Yeah.
we'll put your knowledge to the test.
let's play the game right now. Where my boozers at? Where my pumpkin farmers at? Let's go. 991-9713. Let's do this. Let's play Is It a Pumpkin or Can It Get You Smashed right here on I-95. I-95.
Yeah, am I the right caller?
Oh, boy, are you the right caller. I tell you, everyone's the right caller today, my man.
All right.
You want to see the Smashing Pumpkins, sir?
Sure.
All right. Who's this?
This Dave.
Dave, I thought so. How you doing, my man?
You're doing good. How are you guys doing?
Wicked good.
Awesome.
So we're playing a little game this morning called Is It a Pumpkin or Does It Get You Smashed? That way you can win tickets to go see Smashing Pumpkins. You see what we're doing here?
Yeah, I do.
All right, so Corey has the name ready to go. You have to tell us which one it is to get it. So Corey, lay it on us.
Okay.
All right, so Dave, is this a pumpkin or can this get you smashed? A flat stacker.
That can get you smashed.
Actually, it's a pumpkin.
Oh,
but it doesn't matter because you're going to win
sorry,
anyway,
Dave.
You're still going to win.
No way, man. We're going to give you the tickets anyway. That's no big deal. We just want you to guess. It's fun to watch you embarrass yourself in front of people. That's all.
Yeah, I know.
Such a good sport. He really
He's got
is.
such the best laugh. I love when Dave calls because he has the best laugh.
He does. Like, there could be like bus-sized asteroid about to fall on this building, and as long as Dave was laughing while it did, I'd be like, well, we're going to die, but Dave. I'd just be like, yeah.
Do you remember there was like when the internet was still pretty new and people were sharing like clips and videos before like reels were a thing? I don't know if you ever got this, but my brother sent this to me and I just remember laughing hysterically. And it was a video of like it was like a panel of dudes and this one guy had a laugh almost just like that. And he kept laughing and it made everybody else laugh. And so it was like 2 or 3 minutes of laughter. I loved that. I love those. Those are my favorite. When
2 or 3 minutes of laughter. That's just
because that guy, he would laugh, and everybody else would kind of start laughing, and then it would kind of fade out, and then he'd start laughing again, and everyone would start laughing.
Oh, nice.
I want to say there were overalls involved. There was a bunch of overalls.
Could be. I had a buddy like that. He had the kind of laugh that it would make you laugh, and it was awesome and terrible because he'd do this thing where he'd laugh for a minute and then his face would go totally straight and then he'd burst out laughing all over again.
Exactly.
Yes. I wonder where that guy is. His dad lives right down the road from me. He lives out in like Oregon or something now.
Oh, no way.
It's hilarious. But if you did not get in on the phone, of course, and you would like to try and win the Smashing Pumpkins tickets, you can still do that now over at the I-95 app. Just head over there. All you have to do is put a little info in, and that's it. That's it. Mm-hmm. And keep the app handy. You're going to need it 1 hour from now when we have your first Assault the Vault code. So that's on the way this morning as well. So much to do. No rest for dummies.
Truly, if that's the case, I now understand my life.
There you go. Stay right here, I-95. I-95, JStew Cori on Bangor's classic rock station, 95.7 FM. So we definitely seem to have appealed to everyone's senses of, I hate that guy.
Well, I think it's interesting because, as I said, I noticed you had a little pep in your step. And then when you told the story of why you hate that guy and why you have a little pep in your step, I think it makes sense because people want justice for situations like yours.
Right. When someone is driving like a jerk on the road, they pull stupid, dangerous moves. Short of seeing them get in an accident, you at least want to see them get pulled over or somehow handled in an appropriate manner. Like this morning.
And that's what happened.
Yeah. This morning, this guy got boxed in at a guardrail and was smart enough to stop his car and wait for everybody to go by. You know. But then we got this call. We've got a couple calls. We'll wade through these over the course of the morning because it's just, everybody can relate because these days it's just everywhere. But check this out.
I drive a 3/4-ton 4-wheel drive extended cab truck with a 20-foot trailer on the back, and I move lawn equipment, snow blowers, whatever, all day long.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, they will look right at you, straight dead in the eye, and then cut you right off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's the worst.
And then if I leave the shop and I've got 4 pieces on the trailer, the first car that catches you is got a tailgate and be so close that they're covered up by the ramp. on the back of the trailer. You know, it's a expanded metal, so you can see through it.
Right.
But when they're so close, you can't see them. And then I dread going out onto 395 or up 95 up to Orono, because the first nitwit you get to won't yield. He's coming down off the ramp, and he's just going to come. And they think you're driving a friggin' Ferrari, so you can just duck into the other lane.
Yeah,
Right.
with a 20-foot trailer on the back.
It amazes me, the driving ability of what it slipped to.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts. Especially the whole merging thing. Like, people have begun to interpret the yield sign as, I need to floor it.
Yeah.
You know, because there's this attitude that everybody has to be in first place somehow. It's like,
Which is dumb.
I don't get it. You know, I'm that guy, right? That I drive too fast, the whole 9 yards. But when I've started taking trips to, say, Portland or something, if I'm going to visit friends, I will just park it in the travel lane, put the cruise control on 70, and just let everybody go by me.
Right.
Because I've found I have exactly what I want, which is no one in front of me and no one behind me. Exactly. So it turns out on the highway, if you do the speed limit, everybody else just drives like a jerk around you, and then they're long gone. It's strangely satisfying.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. I think that's the best kind of way to travel, is with clear road in front, clear road behind.
I mean, that's why
So-
half the time when I go now, it's like I just take the bus. It's like I get so angry in traffic and stuff. I'm like, I'd rather just ride the bus down, watch a movie, have a snack, listen to my music on my phone, whatever, play a game, as opposed
think
to
about it.
Playing tic-tac on the highway.
You haven't been a passenger outside of that. Like, and I'm in the same boat. Like, I haven't been, when my ex left, I have not been a passenger since then, except now when my boy starts to drive. So it's like you're in defense driving mode all the time, defensive driving mode. So it's nice to just be able to be like, you deal with it for a minute.
It's great.
You drive.
It's worth the $50 to hop on the bus and just go. I love it so much. Anyway, when we come back, obviously 8 o'clock hour, we're going to get the codes going so you can assault the vault. That's on the way. Your first code's about 40 minutes out. So listen up for that on I-95.